Hello everybody, and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Now if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. It's really easy to do. You just hit that thingy bob at the bottom and it doesn't cost you anything. But anyway, with that out the way, here we are in another beautiful pristine woodland. Now to my left, it isn't very pristine. I had an email off a wild camper. Now this woodland is littered with old camps. Loads of stuff been left behind, and it looks like it's been left behind in a bit of a hurry as well. He says he was wild camping out here. He heard some noise and all the logs, wondering what it were, because it looks more or less impossible to get in there because it's a proper ankle breaking situation with logs all over the place. But anyway, he had his binos. It was going dark, and he had those semi-night vision binos. They don't throw any illuminated, they just really collect a really good amount of light. Now on those logs, he swears blind he saw what he described as a lion, but black and brown. I asked him, "Are you sure it wasn't just a dog?" He says, "No, it was as big as a lion, but it was black and brown, like a mane." So we went through some animals, and going through different pictures on Google and that, we narrowed it down to something that looked like a hyena, with a bit of a hyena has like a mane around its front. But he says it was as big as a bloody lion, which is, Christ, that's big. We're going to have a look over this side over there, try and find the exact spot where he says it was. But anyway, we're out here, we're going to have a good look, and I'm going to bring you a lot with me. So, oh, and by the way, I'm on my own as well today, which is a no-no. Shouldn't really be on my own, but it's a Monday. I've got the day off work. Couldn't get anyone to come along with me. But it is. You listen, it is deadly quiet. Not a single noise. So I have brought. Can you see that sticking out the top of my bag? I'll turn that way. Black handle. Brought Black Betty with me. So anything does ever go, we're gonna chop it to pieces. No, we're not. We're gonna run like hell. So come on, let's get on with the show. Less of me giving it rah-rah. Let's get over here and have a good wander around. So, the large tree that's there, still standing over my left shoulder, we're going to use that as a triangulation point to find out where the beast was. Must be warming up, there's little midges about. Right, I'm going to get through this bit here, round that bit of huge big root ball, get underneath that huge tree that's still standing. We're going, like I said, we're going to use that triangulation point, and fingers crossed we should be able to find out where, be able to see where he was camped and where he saw it. So let's get going. On my maps, if you're quick, you'll be able to see exactly where it is. But that's where we are. And the pin, we are straight on top of it. There's got to be a later picture because all this woodland's been pulled further back that way, knocked down. But anyway, wild camper, I'm gonna call him Gary just to make things easier. So I'm not saying wild camper all the time. Right, just to double check I am in the right spot, there is a root of a tree with clay pipe in it hanging out, that I've got to look for. There is a tree that is 10 foot dead, snapped off, which is there. Then, the next coordinate he's told me, there's a massive tree lying on its side. And beyond that tree is the one we just saw before, which is this tree here. That is one of the biggest trees still standing in the woods, or what's left of the woods. Now, where we want to be is over the other side of that tree, past that one, and he was looking down, and there should be a pile of trees running in this direction, and that's where he saw it. Right here to where the tree is. A big tree still standing. We want to be looking down here. There should be 4 root balls nestling together, and I can see them. Let's get you on it. Right, let's get you in a bit closer. Bear in mind, it wasn't dark, it was going dark. And he's got a really decent pair of binos, low light binos. Now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 root balls. I heard the noise. Came from this way where his camp is, and then back to here where we stood. Looked down for it. Trained his binoculars on it, and the animal popped up from behind that root ball and looked straight at him. First he thought it was a big cat. Like I said, he said it was a lion but black. After talking, we decided between us both, well mainly him, that looks more like a hyena but as big as a lion. Now, after seeing him, it looked straight at him. It bounded across the water, up them stonework there, and up into the woods, and gone. So, it was going dark, and being a clever man, he didn't go any closer and have a look at it. Now, me not being a clever man, are we going to go down there and have a closer look? Well, we are. Tune in next week for the... only joking. No, we are. We're going to go and have a look at it. So, going to be fun getting through this lot. But the things that I do for you lot, we want the evidence. And by golly, are we one day going to find it. Wow, that was treacherous. That's a long bloody way up there. This camera's not doing it justice. Whew. It's proper ankle breaking gear, that is. So, like we were saying from up top, up there, there's 4 root balls. 1, 2, 3, 4. From that view, there's 4. When you get down here, there's actually 5. There's 1 there as well, but from up there you can't see that. It's covered by this one. This is the one the animal was behind, and once he realised he was being watched, that's where he set off through all that lot into the woods where we had our wild camp, like I said before, which is about a quarter of a mile up that way, following this stream, this bit of a brook. That's the brook that was behind our camp. Right, let's try and get in here and have a closer look. Right, I need to watch where I stand now. What's this? That's the mound where it popped its head up from. Where the hell did it pop its head up? My God, that root ball. Let's just scan it all before we... I feel pretty damn hemmed in here. If anything wants me, it's gonna get me. But this is where it was. It's behind here. What's that? So it looked over the top of that. Now that's about 12, no it's not, it's about 8 foot tall. And he was up there, looking down on it. And at first glance there's not a single print. That has all been washed out. Have a look at that. That's even had, there's water been sat there. There's not a single print anywhere. We have had really shitty weather for the last month or so. But it's so quiet. Just listen. There's the stream. And up there. We heard something then. There's a couple of crows just up there. But this place is... it's dead. Obviously it is dead because of all this. But, you know, we've got a full woodland there. We would be hearing all sorts. We're hearing nothing. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Anyway, I'm going to switch off and I'll put you lot down and I'll have a closer look around, and if we do find any prints. It's just hard work trying to hold the camera and everything and looking down and watching where I stand. There's a lot of money sat in my hand here and I don't want to break it. Right. I'll pull you back in a second. Right, that's the further investigation. The shortest distance from the root ball over the stream and up, straight through here. Now, there's possible prints in this lot here, washed away, but I don't play possible. That one there almost looks like front pads, but like I said, that's possible. Well, that's the shortest distance from there to there. The only major disturbance is obviously what I've stood on here, but any predator or wild animal takes the shortest distance. The easiest distance is from that exact spot to here and over there. So like I said, disturbance is this boulder, which looks like it was sat in there. all this ground here, this banking, as you can see, is all loose. It's been loose and some substantials jumped on it. So the game is afoot. Whether somehow get across there without breaking our neck with all this gear. It's the story never ends, as they say. The story never ends. Right, we're going to try and get over the other side of this little stream and see if there's anything on that side of the woods. We're here. We've got another 2 hours of daylight, I would say. So back up there, get the tripod. Next time you see us, we'll be on the other side of this little wee brook. See you in a second. I am absolutely starving and it's time for a meat pie, or where I'm from it's known as a growler. We're up the other side now from where the wood has been knocked down over there. This side is part of the woodland where we had that wild camp I keep mentioning with the audio we got. Still, proper still, quiet. Well, you've got headphones on, you can probably just hear me munching away at this. But anyway, nice that. We're going to get round the back of you and have a look from the top of the banking where I'm guessing the animal ran up. Predators and other animals, they take the shortest distance. So by getting on top of this banking, this bluff, we can look down into the creek there. I'm using all American words, aren't I? We can look down into the little valley where the bubbling brook is and try and ascertain where it came up the banking. I was full when I set off. Wow. I'm sweating like a god knows wet through under here. Right, I've finished my pie. I'll finish that off. I'll finish my drink off. A bit more something to drink. Keep an eye on my sticks. Don't like it in here, it's just too quiet. Right, next shot. We're up at the top of the banking looking down. See you in a sec, guys. Just been sat down there eating my dinner, and from over there, did you hear it again then? Right, just been sat down there eating my dinner, and from over there, did you hear it again then? Just been sat down there eating my dinner, and from over there, I've turned the gain up on the camera mic, as well as this other mic here. Well, I've left this mic low and turned the gain up on that one, so I'm hoping that, because that's like a shotgun mic up there, so pick up any more noise, you should hear it. So it might be a little bit too intense in the audio side, but I can sort that out in editing. So if the audio's changed, which it has done, you'll know what I'm talking about. It came from behind you lot, over there. We need to go that way. So I'm going to keep the camera running. Got my friend with me here. Come on, let's have a look. Just seen something then. Wait a minute. Just a stump. Amazing what your eyes do to you. I hope that second noise, I hope that second scream, or I hope the frigging thing picked it up. You can see through them trees, that's the banking we came down. There's another camp. I keep saying running into camps in these woods and stuff's been left. Look at that. That's an air mattress, a pump. You just wouldn't leave all that unless you really cack yourself. Someone's been run out. Shall we go and look at it? Come on, we're here, let's look at it. Someone tried climbing up that. Oh, that bark on there, something. It's like someone or something. Do you any good climbing up that thing? Right there, don't know how long, this stuff dropped on it, it's been there a while. Not too long though. Half decent air mat. This woodland gets stranger. That looks a bit weird. Yes, I know bark drops off dead trees, but not like that. Some poor bastard been spooked at night, and first tree they ran into, they try and climb up it. I don't know. My crazy mind. Anyway, let's get back on point. I think we're at the spot now. Let's have a look down here. Yeah, that looks like it. Trail through there. Can you see it? Noise again. God, it's deathly silence. Right, here we are. Yeah, this is it. Ooh, look at that log. Right, we need to pay attention here, make sure we're not standing on any evidence on the ground. So let's have a good look round before we go any further. So that's where he was up here. Fallen tree is there. You see it? There it is, there's the fallen tree. Looking down onto these 4 stumps. And the middle stump where the animal was behind it. Lesser spotted noise in the forest. Anyway, so straight across to here. Now that area there is the disturbance of the stone wall that's collapsed. So boom to there, boom, across and up here. Up through this lot, that's a straight line. They just disappeared up to here. First glance, nothing disturbed. Freaky place. Right, put you down and I'll have a right good route round this lot. Speak to you in a second. So we've been all through here, through the pan you've just seen from those stumps, up through this side of the banking, up through that bit there. I've been on my hands and knees checking for prints, for anything disturbed. Cannot find a damn thing. Now, you in this game you don't win them all. You know, we're hunting for evidence. We're not catching evidence. If I put a video up on here every month, every couple of months, whenever it is, when I put them up, whenever I get a chance, and there's always something on that video to give you proof. Things don't work like that in the real world. Sometimes you get shit all, and this time we seem to have got shit all. But anyway, I'm going to head up north up that side. There is another trail out of this woodland. This is the woodland we did the wild camp, like I keep mentioning with that audio clip. So I know there's a trail further up there. I'm going to check on my GPS, my map in a minute, and pick it up. I'm going to head out that way. We'll keep the cameras rolling. We haven't finished for now. Hopefully we'll get another bark or another scream or another shout that I heard before. You never know, but stick with us. The game isn't over yet. So, it's another 25 minutes, half an hour down the trail, and it's dropped back down onto the stream, and yet another abandoned camp. As you can see, don't look much. There's no kit there been left here. Made it to civilization. There's the road, way home. But anyway, like I was saying before, in this game we can't win them all, can we? We try, we get reports, we get out there and we look into it. Can't always bring up the good stuff. But it's been a good little adventure, hasn't it? Is there anything behind me? Good for that, I thought I heard something. But yeah. So, if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. It helps a lot. Also, give us a thumbs up. Very easy to do. Doesn't cost you anything. I hope you enjoyed this little adventure. And don't forget to check out some more videos on the channel. And wherever you are in the world, or whatever you're doing, do it good, do it well, do it safe. And may your God protect you.